Okay, yes. I'm sorry. Good afternoon. Am I audible now? Riza, Anubhav, am I audible now? Ashish, good morning. Good afternoon. Gautam Anand, Anjali Deshmukh, Ilakia Manu. Okay. Am I streaming fine for all? Naman, I'll come to that. Hi, Ashish. Okay, excellent. Welcome all of you. Manisha, good afternoon. And offline also, good afternoon to you. Yes, hello Manjesh. Good afternoon to you too. Please come in. Okay, so my name is Shabbir. I am the Geography Optional faculty here along with my team. Plus, I also take topic of the GS. I am the geography teacher in GS, environment topic, and because topics of international relations and security are also linked to geography, so I take that too. And I'm also the teacher for essays. Essays I've been teaching from almost 2004 or 5 onwards. Yes, so otherwise I think you know me as a geography optional teacher. Yes, hello Abhi, good afternoon. So welcome all of you. A couple of questions before I start off. One is, what is the year you're looking at? How many of you are appearing for 2024? Raise your hand. Okay, so 3-4 of you are there. Online, can you tell me how many of you for 24? Anubhav, okay, you have raised your hand. Okay, Ashish also 24, fine. Anybody else on 24? Ankit also raised your hand. Good afternoon, Pankaj, Vishal. Okay. ठीक है. And others I presume 25 or 26? 25. Can you all raise your hand? 25? So all the rest. Okay. Offline also I think all the rest 25. Anybody for 26? Some of you start a bit early. 26 Lakshay? Okay. 26. Fine. Abhi also 24. Okay. So fine. Now I do not know what are your assumptions. What is your understanding of the examination? Let me discuss that first. Okay, Gautam, 25. Fine. Good afternoon. Shubham. Okay. Of Nepal. Okay, fine. Welcome. I'm happy to, I am surprised, but happy to know you're here. Nishtha, 24. Janvi, good afternoon. Unnati is 25. Janvi, 25. Okay, fine. The Lakshya is 26. Anybody else in the class 26 wale koi hai? Nobody else? Okay. So whatever date you have decided, that's fine with me. But I would like you to listen to what I'm discussing right now and then decide how you want to go about it. Okay? Because every subject has its nuances, its approaches. Every subject has its own techniques, its content. And it is human that when we start off something, we always have something in mind. Just say, I have never gone to say Shimla. I have something in mind. Okay, I've seen some photographs maybe, I have imagination, I've seen a movie maybe. So Shimla kaisa hota hai, I'll have in mind. And when I go there, it's possible what I see is different from what I had imagined. I have not gone to Chennai. I can have an imagination what Chennai looks like, what Chennai as a city probably has to offer. And as I discover Chennai in reality, it's possible it's very different. Okay? So वैसे ही, so I'm sure you have some imagination, कुछ एक assumptions है आपके मन में, and we will slowly unravel that for you. Okay? So welcome all of you, Edukemy. We are an institute. We started 3-4 years ago. Otherwise, about myself, I have been teaching for almost more than 20 to 23 years. I started my teaching career as early as 2000, 2001. So that's 23 years. And geography has been my main domain. I was teaching optional and GS. GS I discontinued for some time because of the amount of burden that I had in terms of my deliverables. But essays has been with me. Right from 2004-5 onwards, I have been essay teacher. Okay, so that continues. Okay, so that's about introduction about me. You need not know much about my education background. It's not inspiring for me, neither for you. I think what makes an acceptable teacher is a teacher who has learned it the hard way. For most of us, I know as teachers who have been managing, they are those who have a dubious study history of their own. So I know all the problems you might face, what frustrates you, where you might slip, where you will not get marks, because I did not get marks. Because I also failed. I had my slips. That's what perhaps gives me some bit of confidence. I can handle your problems. Okay? So whatever I've learned over the years, I'll try sharing with you. So that's about me. And I will be a primary teacher. I'll take almost bulk of the syllabus. But I have two other teachers with me who assist me. Let's say I'm doing a class right now. Some other teacher is taking my class. So between two of them, one is Apurv Sir. He will be here tomorrow to start off your process. And we have Dimple Madam also. And Dimple has been with me for what? Long time, 6-7 years and more. She got trained with us. She's teaching GS also, ethics also. Apurv Sir, almost 8 to 10 years of teaching experience. And social issues, ethics, GS, environment. That's how we become a team as academics. Plus, I'm supported with lot of other team also who will be part of your process. I'll introduce them one by one. That's about me and the institute. Now, about the subject itself. Some of you here are in the demo session. Can you raise your hand? I was told one or two of you. Okay, maybe you are there. Okay. Anybody online who is checking out? Okay, I call that as checking out. वो जाते हैं ना कि लड़की देखने जाते हैं, पहले देख लेते हैं. Okay, what is okay, and I hope we also have girls who go and check out boys also. Okay, कि भाई चाय बनाना आता है कि नहीं लड़के को. Okay, so I think it's a part of a tradition. So वैसे ही some of you are checking out. I don't know what you will check out. Okay, anyways. So fine. Otherwise, I think most of you have made up your mind. Why I'm saying this is, देखो, in the preparation process, there are so many milestones to cover. There are so many things to do. It's always nice to be aware of what you have got into and also aware of what are the challenges you will face. And as a human mind, I think, we are always thinking about maybe some other option was better, some other career was better, some other friend was better, some other house I could have taken would have been better. वो कहावत है English में, the grass is always green on the other side. Okay, so it will always happen. You are doing one book, you will always wonder, oh, maybe that book is better. You are with one teacher, you will wonder, oh, maybe that teacher was better. It's a human thing. It's always there. Okay, so I'll address some of those queries there. So otherwise, I believe most of you have decided you're on the process. Okay, so let's take this one by one. So starting with geography. Okay, geography is an optional. By the way, very crudely put, if you ask me what is geography, geography is about the earth in totality. About earth, there are many subjects. Every subject we studies some aspect of earth. Biology studies life forms of earth. Zoology studies animal life on earth. Okay, we have subjects like physics and chemistry. They study about some laws of the nature, motions, optics, magnetism, electricity. Chemistry is about substances, things, how are things made up of, what are metals, non-metals, elements, compounds. We have this subject called as environment sciences. It's about environment we live in. So every subject that we study is about earth in some way or the other. Even subjects like astrophysics, उसमें भी अर्थ आता है. Okay, what is it about the earth, and then compare earth with probably other planets and stars and so on, whatever. So other subjects, what they do is they study earth in fragments, study of only living things, a study of only the oceans, a study of only say the climate of the earth, a study of only the agriculture on earth. So agriculture sciences, environment sciences, climate sciences, biology, zoology. Geography, what it does is, it combines everything together, whatever we have on earth, plus we also study what makes life possible for man on earth. Okay, see, we as a species, we live on earth, we do agriculture, we do farming, we have mining, we make roads, we make houses. We are affected by climate. Okay, we are affected by earthquakes, by volcanoes. We live in a society with people. We have our cultures, we have our belief systems. We have conflicts. लड़ाई भी होती हैं. We have countries. So about man, whatever you can think, what man is doing, how man lives on the earth's surface is geography. That's why some of the scholars who started developing geography, they called geography as the mother science. Okay, every subject ultimately converges into, we say, geography. So geography has resources sciences, geography has ocean sciences, geography includes climate, geography studies agriculture, how people live, the society, political aspects, conflicts. Okay, our society in terms of age, in terms of culture, in terms of gender, in terms of nationality, development, tribes. Okay, whatever you can think of is part of geography. So in one sentence, there was an ancient Greek scholar who said, geography is the science of earth as the home of man. So what does geography study? In one sentence, geography is the science of the earth as home of man. What is it about the earth that makes man live on earth, man work on earth, man develop on earth, and whatever challenges we face, with whatever solutions we have to offer? Very powerful sentence. Geography is the study of earth as the home of man. Okay. Lot of people have this issue. So geography subject is on the higher side. Yes, it is. Reason being this: geography studies everything. Okay, any subject you can think of: art, culture, history, political aspects, conflicts, development, laws, legislations, governance, everything is geography. That's why geography as a subject is across all the 4 papers of GS. Paper 1 में तो geography है, or more than half of the syllabus of paper 1 is geography. Paper 2 has IR topics, international relations. That's also geography. You cannot know international relations until you know the locations, people, countries, why they fight. Israel problem right now, hardcore geography. Okay, it's a geographical problem in terms of location. Paper 3, environment, disaster management, that is geography. Economy. Economy has a huge overlap with geography. We say, अगर आपको geography नहीं पता है, you can't handle economy. Agriculture, resources, industry, infrastructure, trade, transport is part of geography. And if you understand the nuances of how we do governance, what are the priorities of environmental laws, what are the social challenges, you also will appreciate ethics paper also. So geography that way is fairly all encompassing. Okay, so how do you see it? Do you see this as an advantage or a disadvantage? It depends on your mindset. Whether geography teaches this to you or not, you have to read all the subjects. You must know about the world climate. You must know El Nino, La Nina. you must know global warming, you must know India's development priorities, you must know environment issues, you must know Paris deal, you must know about Israel conflict, you are bound to study issues related to agriculture, okay, productivity issues, urbanization problems, pollution. Yeah. So my point is, if you remove geography also, it does not mean these topics you will not study. आपको पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. There's entire GS for that matter. So I would see geography as a subject helps you study all of that. What others study differently under different heads, geography teaches that to you as a part of your study process. It's like, whether I like it or not, okay, I must brush my teeth, wash my face, put on my clothes, eat my breakfast, drive my car, come to office. Okay, I must do this. So, is it possible somebody teaches that to me? Okay, then it makes my work easier. So, see if you can appreciate geography in that context. If geography content is mastered, lot of GS gets in control. There's a reason why I, as a geography teacher, can teach you 6 subjects. Geography पढ़ाएंगे आपको. Environment is integral to our studies. Disaster management, international relations, okay, security. I'll also teach topics of economy, and I'm teaching essays also. The reason why I can do this, because of the scope that I have been studying and teaching over the years. Okay? So, 2 things I introduced. One is, who am I? The institute itself, what we do, the team I have mentioned. And second is, what's geography? What's the geography subject? What does it study? And why the syllabus is the way it is. Is it okay, all of you? Okay. Yeah, all of you, good afternoon. Those who joined me late. So today's session is more like a conversation session with you, where you know what you have got into. Okay, आपको पता होना चाहिए what you are studying, how we will teach you, what are the expectations from you. And those of you who are part of checking me out, this is your chance, okay? See, you can't know much about what I will teach till you are part of the class. But even then, if you sit and talk, you have a fair idea whether the man is talking sense or not sense. You have a fair idea about, okay, this is what the whole package looks like. Okay? So, today's class is more as a part of initiating you. Know us, know the course, know our approach. See, if you look at a car, okay, Honda, Suzuki, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, Tatas, सब कार में सेम चक्का है ना, more or less. All cars have wheels, all cars have doors, all cars have seats, all cars have engine, all cars have steering wheel, all cars have ignition. In fact, nowadays, even the components are same. The same company makes the software for all the cars. The same company will make the tires for all the cars. Then difference क्या है in the companies? Why is the Tata different from Hyundai is different from Suzuki, different from Honda? The difference is how they integrate. The difference is how they put things together and how they support you before you buy the car and after you buy the car. One very important consideration is what is the after sales service. A very important consideration is what is the resale value when I want to sell again. ये important considerations होते हैं. I remember there used to be a car called Fiat Uno. I don't know if you have heard about it or not. Fiat Uno in India was rated as one of the best cars in terms of engine, performance, value for money, beautiful car. And I have used that car for some time. But the problem with that car was after sale service. Pathetic. Fiat could not manage. Then Tata took over the service. वो भी नहीं कर पाया manage ultimately and it died its death. Today nobody talks about Fiat cars, right? But Fiat car is a very powerful brand for a long time. Okay, so if you look at the courses are not different. In fact, in this ecosystem of coaching, you'll find the same teacher teaches in 4 places. Okay, the notes are same. The booklets are almost same. It's like you have gone to a shop to buy a product called potato and tomato. Same hai across dukan. So where do you buy from? You buy from probably somebody who assures you a quality. Somebody who assures you कि यार कोई बात नहीं, खराब लगेगा तो वापस लाके दे जाना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. ये है ना relationship you build. Okay. So in terms of the topics to be covered, they don't vary much. I as a teacher will teach you 2 things more, and in some topics I will teach you 2 things less. Go to another teacher, he will teach 2 things more beyond what I have taught. On some areas he will teach 2 topics less than what I have taught. But the difference lies in how we organize the entire thing, how we pace it, and the mindset with which we are teaching. What is with that we want to make out of the course, that's more important than what we are actually teaching. Okay, so when you evaluate us, those of you who are trying to understand, keep that in mind. It is not the topics taught, it's about the approach to teaching. That's more important. Okay, then those deliverables we measure in terms of the content itself. Okay, so taking off from there, so starting with geography, I have explained what is geography as a subject. All fine here? So as a subject I said, geography is the study of earth as the home of man. Geography is almost like a mother discipline, where all subjects converge in some ways, and that's to your benefit. उसमें एक man angle आ जाता है. Okay, in geography we study how does man live on earth. Surya, just listen to me. Today's class, if you can jot down very nice, I'll give you some points. Otherwise, listen to me and I'll let you know what you may write down. Okay? So maybe this sentence you could have written down. What is geography? Geography is the study of earth as the home of man. There was a Greek scholar by the name of Eratosthenes. Okay, E-R-A-T-O-S. Eratosthenes. E-R-A-T-O-S. T-H-E-N-E-S. Eratosthenes. Okay, a Greek philosopher, way back in 3rd, 4th century BC. He came after Aristotle. He came after Plato. It was Plato, Aristotle. Aristotle's student was Eratosthenes. Okay, and he defined. It said that this man Eratosthenes coined the word geography. ये word, ये शब्द बनाया किसने? Geo plus graphen. Geo as in earth, graphen as in study. Who coined the word geography? We say it was this man called Eratosthenes. He said geography is the study of earth as the home of man. Okay, you understood the subject. Now listen, when you say home of man and I study whatever we have on earth, do you realize one thing? The geography is study of environment itself, no? Okay, what's environment? Environment is everything that is outside me. You are my environment, I am your environment. The wall is the part of the environment. The infrastructure is part of environment. The climate is part of environment. The birds, the forests, the water is part of environment. So if I am studying earth as the home of man, I am fundamentally studying the environment in which man lives. Can I say that, all of you? That's why environment and geography has a very powerful overlap. You cannot study geography without environment and vice versa. That's why the more popular teachers in environment are geography background teachers, because they understand environment in terms of forest, climate, wildlife, winds and rainfall. Okay, they understand this better. So one sentence, geography is environment study. Now environment is of 2 types. One is the man-made environment and second is the natural environment. The environment that is made by nature, the mountain, the rivers, the forest, the climate, it is natural environment. And the human environment, the house I make, the roads I make, the agriculture that we have, the industries that we have, the societies we make, the political systems we make, These are man-made environment. So if I say geography is the study of environment, it is study of what? Natural and man-made. The natural one is called as physical geography, and the man-made is called as human geography. So whatever is about man and his activities is human geography. Agriculture, industries, cities, villages, mining, tribes, the society we live in, our conflicts is all human aspects. And the physical aspects, the landscape natural, the climate natural, the forests natural, the wildlife in the habitats, that's physical. So geography is very conveniently divided into the study of the natural world or physical geography and the study of man-made world, which is the human geography. Okay? This is about understanding what geography is, understanding the subject called as geography. All good here? Okay, fine. Let's move on now on this. Now, if you look at the syllabus of geography, okay, all these physical and human aspects, they're part of very broad 7 themes. Okay, and I'll suggest you write that down. What are those broad 7 themes? Kya hai? Okay, these are the broad 7 themes. Okay, the physical geography, and the rest is all human geography. The physical geography, land, water, climate, forests, physical. Okay, physical and environment have a very strong overlap. Okay, the economic geography, our trade, transport, infrastructure, agriculture, industries, economic geography. We have population and settlements. Population as in society, cultures, our tribes, okay, growth of population, population composition, this population, and settlements implies the cities we live in, the villages we live in, so population and settlements. Okay. Then there is one topic called as geographical thought. Geographical thought is the philosophy of geography. Every subject has a philosophy. Philosophy is what? The ideas, the thinking behind what is geography, how did geography develop, who said what about geography, what were the focal areas in geographical research. This is a very philosophical topic and a very, very powerful topic. Okay, to understand geography is to understand geographical. और ये हर subject में है. Political thinking, sociology thinking, we have psychology thinking, mathematical philosophy bhi hai. Every subject has a philosophy to it. Every subject has a history of how it developed into what it is. That we call as geographical thought. Political geography, boundaries, countries, conflicts. So these are the key 6 themes of geography. And because we study environment, economic, population, so they are part of regional planning for development. This is the applied aspect. It's like, now that I know our world has cyclones, what can I do about it? Now that I know we have earthquake problems, what can we do about it? Okay, this area has iron ore and bauxite and limestone. What can we do about it? What can we do? Make industries. What can we do? Probably have urban areas. What can we do? Maybe do conservation of environment. So regional planning is part of development planning. In fact, remember this always. In any development planning, geography is a must. Maps, Google planning, map-based GIS सुना होगा आपने, Geographical Information Systems, GIS, is a part of planning. Until you have something on the map, you can't plan anything. Okay, and geography makes map for the world possible. So these are the 7 broad themes of geography. One of the assumptions people have when they take up geography is more about landforms. Geography is more about winds. Geography is more about climate. हमारे जहन में है, is in my mind. If you look at syllabus of geography, Okay, there are two papers, paper 1, paper 2. Paper 1 has 10 units, paper 2 has 10 units. Of these 10 units, only 6 units are physical geography. Only 6 units. The remaining 14 of them are human geography. So, physical geography is a very, very small part, and that ultimately becomes a part of an applied studies. That's why if you know geography, you know economic planning, you will know IR and conflicts, you will know issues of society, of demography, of inequalities. In paper 2, you have a topic called as social inequalities, and we do that in geography. Hunger problem, tribal inequalities, okay, gender inequalities, what are the problems of regional imbalances, we'll do that for you. Okay, so this is the applied part. Okay, you use all of this to apply it as a part of developmental planning. So 7 broad themes of geography. Did you all note this down, all of you? Yes. Online, did you note this down? Don't just listen to me. Okay, if you can do some bit of jotting, it'll be nice. But of course, primarily I am having a quick conversation with all of you, hoping that you appreciate the subject eventually. Okay? Excellent. Very nice. Very nice, Manisha, Mohini, Soumya. Okay. So let's move on. Now, how we teach is what we have to know. What is our approach? What's my process? And this is a fact. All of you can write this down. Okay. And all of you must emphasize on this, internalize it. Like, you know, it's a very favorite story of mine about the Pandavas. You know, once, the 5 brothers, Pandavas, Yudhishthir, Krishna, Arjun, you had Bhim, Nakul, Sahadev, okay, 5 of them, with their teacher Dronacharya. Okay, they would go to a Gurukul and study. So in one of those study sessions, Dronacharya told the 5 brothers one lesson. Okay, I want you to remember this and come tomorrow. The lesson was Sada Satya Bolo. Always tell the truth. Be honest always. Sada Satya. This is a story I read in my school time. Sada Satya Bolo. He said, this is your subject. Tomorrow come and repeat it. The next day they all came, the brothers came, and he asked one by one. Okay. So everybody said, Sada Satya Bolo, always tell the truth, always tell the truth. When it came to Yudhishthir, he said, Guruji, sorry, I have not done the subject. I have not remembered it. Okay. Mr. Surprise, one sentence, Sada Satya Bolo, be always truthful. What big deal? Okay, do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, same thing. All of them said, Sada Satya Bolo, always tell the truth, always be honest, tell the truth. Yudhishthir, I'm sorry, sir, I have not done it. This happened for 4-5 days, and finally Dronacharya got very upset. So, what nonsense is this? Sada Satya Bolo, 3 words. Okay, and all of them can tell, you cannot tell. Then Yudhishthir said, sir, it is not about 3 words, it's about living that life. It's about developing a conviction. It's about believing it. And I am not able to do it because I am not able to practice it. Very powerful idea. That while we know what is to be done, very rarely do we imbibe it. Okay. We know, all of us know all the good words, no? Be honest, be punctual, be disciplined, be sincere, don't waste time. Sabko gyan pata hai na? But not everybody can live that life. In preparation, in this UPSC journey, some of these values you have to live. Okay, there's no other shortcut here. I'll tell you why I think so. Okay? So, for that, you should know some process. And in that process, one very important wisdom that you must know is that this preparation essentially is a self-study preparation. Remember this. Nobody can teach you beyond a point. Okay, UPSC preparation is a self-study preparation because it is about you as a person. It's about you as a personality. Beyond some point, spoon feeding will not help. In fact, nobody who relied on spoon feeding has ever qualified. So, our process and approach will be slowly, gradually empower you, slowly, gradually teach you to study on your own. I'll be there supporting you. We'll have courses here. So remember this and please write that down in your notebook. Bade bade likhna, underline it. That UPSC preparation fundamentally is self-study. You have to know the technique of study. You must know the wisdom of what is taught to you. You must appreciate, okay, and you must internalize the issue you study. UPSC preparation fundamentally is self-study. Okay? And the process we have is to help you on that. Okay. You must differentiate between two words. One is course completion. Second is exam readiness and ability to qualify. These are two different things. I can write this down. Okay. Course completion versus, please write it down. Course completion versus like exam readiness versus exam readiness, okay, and okay, qualifying the examination. ये दो अलग चीज है. So don't just ask for course completion. Course completion is the easiest thing for me. I can finish the course like the back of my palm. But that is not where the entire game is. Okay? So for that, look at the approach we have. Okay, know the process. Now, before you know the process, I will teach you something about what I mean by foundation and advanced. How many of you have joined only foundation course? Raise your hand. Some of you, and some of you have joined the integrated course. Raise your hand. Okay, so the difference is this. You have joined only foundation, or have you joined foundation and advanced? If you joined foundation and advanced, we call that as integrated. You have a choice there. Let me explain what is it and why we teach like that. Now see, in the examination, they ask three types of questions. Okay, this is entirely our classification, the way I teach. There are three types of questions they ask you. Say if I ask you a question like, where is India? Where is India? Tropical areas, subtropical. Where is India? The latitudes. Where is India? East of Pakistan, maybe south of Nepal. Where is India? Head of Indian Ocean. Okay? So where is India is one type of a question. Second question is, discuss if the developmental challenges and the conflicts India faces is related to the locational aspects of India. Got the difference of question? One is a factual one, straight question, where is India? Second question is, now that you know where India is, can you discuss whatever problems we have, poverty, droughts, conflicts, problems of disasters, problems related to inequalities, are the consequence of where India is. Think of this state called as Jammu Kashmir. The problem of Jammu Kashmir is the location where it is between India and Pakistan and Central Asia. The problem of Afghanistan is the location where it is. The problem of Ukraine is the location where it is. North of Black Sea, fertile agriculture belts, bordering West European countries and NATO and Russia. वो location ही ऐसा है, वहां पर कोई country भी होता, they would have the same problems. So where is India is not same as discuss if the problems of India are related to the location where India is. Okay? So I classify this as L1 questions. L1 are straight questions from the syllabus, from the books or from the notes. These are generally the anticipated ones. कि ये पूछेगा, ये L1 questions हैं. L3 questions are beyond syllabus. They are beyond the books. They require lot of interdisciplinary concepts. Okay, and they require a thinking mind. They require a student, an aspirant who can think. And in most cases, you can't anticipate this. You can't even guess क्या ये पूछ सकता है. Okay, this I call as L3 questions, level 3 questions. And the transition between them is the L2. L2 is not as straight as this and not as difficult as this. A transition one, which is interlinking, requires a deep understanding, but not like this. Okay, all of you here? So, this is the first learning for all of you. UPSC asks you 3 types of questions. If you saw the question paper 7-8 years ago, more questions were here. Believe me, when I was preparing, the syllabus was far more smaller. The questions, now I look back, तब तो लगता है कि पता नहीं क्या पूछ दिया. Now I look back, oh my God, such straight questions, such simple questions, such obvious questions. Okay. And now the questions are changing, and this change is across the syllabus. GS में, essays में, I think all of you know about essays. They're asking more and more philosophical topics, no? Go back and check the topics 7-8 years ago. It looked like a GS paper. Now the essays paper is more of a thinking paper. Okay, you can't anticipate the topic, and you must think right there and write it down. We call that as L3 level, that demands thinking. That's your learning. And you can note this down. 3 types of questions asked. L1, L2 and L3. L3 are the high level questions, L2 transition, L1 is straight questions. Okay. Now, in this type of preparation, I did some analysis across the years. What is the ratio of L2 and L3 in geography optional? You can do the same for even GS, but right now it's too early for you. Probably all questions will look like they are L3 types because you do not know the concepts. In time you'll realize, and that's how. In 2001, 21, 22, 23. This year 23 paper, surprisingly, L1 questions were more. Otherwise, L2 and L3 have been almost 70-75% of questions are L2 and L3. Thinking questions, deeper questions. In fact, in 22 paper 2 में 50% of questions were L3 types, which you could not have anticipated, which are not from the class notes directly and not from the topics you have studied. It is very high level application topics. Okay, which means your preparation to qualify, I said no, your focus should not be syllabus completion. Syllabus completion is not same as preparing for L3 types. Your syllabus is cyclones. L3 question will be very different. Okay, tell us, how will the nature of cyclones change if the global warming exceeds 1.5 centigrade in the next 2 decades? बहुत अलग question है ये. Okay, so your L3 questions are applied one. The syllabus में I can teach, I have done cyclone. But if I can't get ready here, you can't clear the examination either. So all of you be aware of this. Some of these stories is not told by everybody when you take admissions. Surya, wait for it right now. Okay, wait for it right now. Okay? So that's the division, okay, we have. So what we do is, the process of preparation is, first you must do L1, L2 study, consolidate that, and then move towards L3. It's like, first learn cycle, then you learn a bike, maybe a gearless bike, and then you learn to ride a super bike. Okay, first, learn to balance and walk. Second, try running. Third, go compete in Olympics. The UPSC examination is like Formula 1 racing and Olympics, okay, say competition. UPSC is like you're playing for the country. So, पहले learn a bit of games. School में खेल लो, local खेल लो, then play maybe national level Ranji Trophy, and then go for the international level. So think of like that. So the process is, first do L1, L2 preparation, which is actually syllabus completion. And then you must move towards the advanced concepts. So the L1, L2 is class notes, summarize class notes, memorize class notes, read up some book. So that L1, L2 is in control. State questions में आप फंसेंगे नहीं. Then we start off with advanced concepts. Okay, these are concepts beyond syllabus. They can ask you. Okay, but you have to be ready for different level. Then you do L3 type of answer writing. This is L2 type of answer writing. And then practice and test whatever you do. That's how we approach. Okay, how you move from L1 towards L2 and towards L3. So all of you remember this. Your foundation course is here. I can give this in writing to you. Whether GS or it is optional. You cannot clear the examination by doing this alone. And whatever courses you join, even GS also, they all teach this to you. So what is done generally is, this is taught and then directly they ask you tests here. And that frustrates you. So itna pad liya, question answer ho nahi raha hai. I've studied so hard, I can't clear the paper. I have done all the topics told to me, I can't qualify. Because you are missing out what's asked. It's like I taught you cycle riding, now I've given you a super bike to ride. And you are failing terribly there. So know this process, all of you. If not now, ultimately you will realize this problem and then you will ultimately have to go that way. And this is true for both GS and optional also. Okay? So this is our approach here. So the foundation course, if I go back, okay, this foundation course in geography is the first 6 months. Like 180 days I take and more or less I stick to this. So physical geography takes me 75 days. Okay, environment geography takes me 10 days. Economic geography 15 days. Settlement population 45 days. Plus or minus 1 or 2 days. Aage piche. Geographical thought 10-15 days. Political geography 5 days. Planning 15 days. So sab milakar I have got 180 days of foundation. So you start from now. Okay, you will need as much time to cover this first. Okay? And then we move on towards the advanced course. Advanced course is additional 50 days. Okay, which is again I have divided 15 for physical, 5 environment, 5 economic, 10 days population, 5 days geographical thought, and so on. So this is what I call as the advanced enrichment class of geography. So all of you will start, whether you study with me or not, okay, ultimately you must start with foundation course. Be with me in the foundation for the time I teach you. And then I'll switch your gear towards the advanced course. Advanced course for all of you will start from, right now it's going on for the older batches. For you, I will start from the month of September or October. I'll let you know how we're planning it. All fine here? You got the idea of what is foundation and what is advanced course, all of you? Okay. So that's, okay. That's, okay. Yes, absolutely. See, it's your choice. You can join now or you can join later. The difference is, okay, probably your course fees. You join now, take as a part of one product, we give you some concessions. Okay, that's where the marketing and the business comes in. You join later, you will not have the concession. You will join at the price we launch it then. That's your choice. It's like, you buy any product. Okay, buy one and buy two, the rates are different. Okay, something of that kind. This session is live or recorded. Arey, मैं तो live पढ़ा रहा हूँ, Vedant. Vedant, hello. I can see you write your comments. It is very much live. I am alive, kicking. Okay, I'll respond to you immediately, instantly. Anyways, welcome. You discovered something. Now, what to study? The books. All of you will get some booklets. Offline have got it already, I believe. Not got? You walked in late, you may not have got. Otherwise, others would have got the booklets. So, I have given you a list of the books. And these cover pages tell us any of this. So, in geomorphology, I have given you 2 cover pages, any of this, any edition will do. They don't change much. So the books are Geomorphology by Savindra Singh, Climatology by Savindra Singh, Oceanography by Savindra Singh, Environment, Geography, and I have given you a tentative what does the book look like. We have one book by Majid Hussain, Human Geography, by the latest 6th edition. Agar 5th, we have no problem. Okay. There is a Geography by Khuller, Indian Geography by Khuller. And then we have some other references, books like Rupa Publication Made Simple. So please look at the list that you have. Okay. The list will have all the photographs that you need. Apart from these books, you will also require 2 atlases. Write those down, please. Atlas is must. You must bring to class tomorrow onwards. 2 atlases, all of you, online class students. One is an Orient Black Swan Atlas. Orient Black Swan Atlas. Okay, and the second is the Oxford Atlas. These 2 are must. Okay, and if some of you can manage, and I'll say it's a good thing, because atlases will vary according to the publication. Some publications will have some topics more, others will have something else better. So if you can, then buy one TTK atlas also. Okay. Otherwise, these 2 are the atlases that we recommend. Orient Black Swan Atlas, and second is the Oxford Atlas. Okay, so these atlas you must have for references. Apart from this, your book list also have NCERT books. And I recommend buy the NCERT books class 6th, 7th onwards, whether old or new. I'll say buy both. The old edition also buy from class 5th if you can, buy 6th. Okay. And the new edition also buy from class 6th. So buy one set, and up to class 12. Okay. You ultimately will need this in some way or the other. Buy those sets of books. And if possible, do it today itself. So that from tomorrow onwards, the atlas work at least can start with you. Okay? So that's the book. Current affairs will support you with. Geography is very dynamic in nature. And you need current affairs, environment-based current affairs. A lot of issues are there. You need places. For maps, we will give you video sessions. We'll give you recordings of about 30-40 videos, which you must revise looking at those videos. And every week on Fridays at 2:30, we have 1.5 hour of current affairs class open for all of you. Okay. And whatever we teach you, on Saturday, we have a current affairs test also. 20 questions. Every week, we are teaching you some current affairs and you are practicing it. Okay? So this is part of our package. Whether you are GS student or optional students, we will support you with this one. All good here? So what is my scope? What is geography as a subject? What is the scope of geography as a subject? What is our approach of study, foundation and enrichment? What is the books you need? And what is our commitment in terms of the current affair deliverables? Every week after your geography class at 2:30, and I will want all of you to attend this. Okay, and Saturday we'll have a test also on the current affairs of the week. Okay, so that's about what to study. Now, I'll ask you some questions, all of you. Give me reasons that you think that makes the examination difficult. Anybody? You can't go wrong in this question. It's a large syllabus. Okay, what else? Why do you think the examination, first, I hope all of us agree it is not easy, right? All of us agree on that? Okay, fine. I hope we all agree on that. At least not the examination most of us are used to. Okay? So, what do you think? Let's see. Based on concepts, lack of consistency, you get diverted from syllabus. Okay. What else? Lack of continuity. Fine, you're right. You're right, Soumya. Anybody else offline? Syllabus completion. Writing in 3 hours. Yes. Lack of motivation. Okay. Use syllabus. dynamic nature, it keeps on changing. The more late you prepare, the more syllabus you're adding. Okay, if you want to study less, then qualify this year itself. Otherwise, okay, you, as the time increases, the content also increases. Yes, you're right, it's very dynamic by that sense. So fine, I agree with most of you. Let me change the question a bit. Why is it difficult? Who are the people you think are capable of clearing the examination? What are the type of people who qualify? Those who have a clear mindset, okay, fine. Somebody said consistently preparing, okay. Those who have done relevant study, fine, right approach. See, these are questions you have to ask yourself also. Because see, why I'm asking this question to you is, if syllabus completion was the basis of qualifying, then all the students who appear and sit in the class are doing syllabus completion. I will complete 100% kabhi nahi hota, but I will complete more than 90% of the syllabus. I will do that with notes, with supporting documents, with model answers, a lot of practice. I will do that for you. Yet not all of you will qualify. Okay? So who are the people who qualify and why the examination stuff? See if you can realize this aspect. It is a mindset thing. You are going to become the bureaucrats of the country. You are part of the administration machinery. In many ways, you are the leaders. What the UPSC wants from you is not an academic guy. Remember this. If UPSC wanted an academic brilliant guy, बहुत आसान था. Go to the best institutions and pick up the top 10 students. Toppers, gold medalists, उनको उठा लो ना. But UPSC is looking for something different. They are looking at people who have one type of mindset. Do you all realize the kind of person our foreign minister is? Jaishankar ji, I'm sure all of you have heard him speak. कुछ अलग है ना उनके बारे में. He is not simply a man who is a political science scholar, is he? He is not a man who is a current affairs specialist, is he? Or think about some of the personalities who are part of our security setup. Think of Doval ji for that matter. Our NSA, National Security Advisor. You realize what you will become ultimately? You are not preparing to complete a syllabus. You are preparing to develop a mindset. UPSC is about people who have a typical type of personality. Remember that. We don't care whether you know a thing or not. Know your thing, अच्छी बात है तो अच्छी बात है. It's more about what type of person you are in terms of your priorities, in terms of appreciating the country's problems, in terms of your solution and your approach to solving a crisis. You as a person in terms of how to decide what is more important, less important. They are grooming personalities, understand that. They are looking at leadership skills there. So it is not simply about whether you are finishing the course or not. A part of the test is also your stress-taking abilities. No, I have a reputation. Some of you will ultimately understand that. I have a reputation where I will stretch you quite a bit. And students come and complain to us, कि sir हमसे नहीं हो पा रहा. We are under a lot of pressure, lot of anxiety issues. Yesterday, some of them met me. Sir, I am not able to focus. I'm so anxious. And inside I was thinking, here, if you cannot take some pressures and manage it, then you are not supposed to be in this examination. The pressure of administration, the pressure of district, the pressure of politicians, the pressure from your home, your family, the pressures of timelines, itna high hoga, you'll collapse if you're not aware and train according to that. So if I ask you, what is that one thing required to qualify, I'll say the one thing is you have to become a proper personality capable of administration. If I'm looking for training in some ways, we're training you to become that type of a person. Sharp, analytical, capable of fighting back, capable of resilience, capable of deep dive and thinking, capable of strategic planning, capable of juggling. Okay. The preparation is not a linear process. A ke baad B, B ke baad C, C ke baad D. No. For some time it's linear. Uske baad it'll branch out as network. At same time, current affairs, geography, GS, writing skills, memorization skills, सब ऐसा चल रहा होगा आपका. And that can crack you up. So be aware. And L3 is that type of questions. Okay, where you are given surprise questions. Now write on this. A topic you could not have anticipated. Now write on this. Okay, you read that, but I'm asking you like this. Let's see if you can write it right or not. They're checking a very different level of your examination. Okay, readiness. Lack of knowledge of the exam is a problem. Exactly, Janvi. Very right. It is not lack of knowledge. It's about lack of what the exam requires, what the exam demands. That's a bigger challenge. Okay, so be aware of this mindset build. And this mindset thing we have codified as what we call as the Yuva approach. Whatever you study, see if you can appreciate. It must become a part of your personality. You must understand things, analyze things. You must have vision and clarity abilities, and you must have the ability to apply things. Execution is very important. Now that you know about cyclones, how do you plan a policy in cyclone management? Now that you know problems of agriculture, what is your approach to deal with agriculture problems? Now that Middle East has conflicts, let us see what you think should be India's approach to dealing with problems of Israel and Middle East conflicts of Palestine. So we have the core is develop your personality around understanding issues, around developing visions and leadership skills, around applying whatever you have read. So L3 questions are here. They test your application skills. They test your leadership skills. So most of us think if I'm reading a subject and I understand it, my work is over. No. Can you understand and can you apply it for some development planning or not? So in some ways, I capture this is the most important part. Whatever you study is part of some nation building. Whatever you study is part of solving some India's problem. Corruption, agriculture, infrastructure, energy issues, problems of education, social issues, economic development, women's rights, can go on here. So whatever you study ultimately must mean some type of nation building exercise. Okay, so your mindset must change from syllabus completion towards application of what you study as a part of some developmental solutions for India's problem and maybe ultimately even the world for that matter. So keep in mind what type of personality you are being groomed into. Those who qualify, they have this sometimes and they develop it. And the people who work very hard, finish course, very smart in terms of kind of knowledge, but very poor in application. And the only way I can test your application skill is by surprising you with a question. If I ask you what I know you have read, I can't test your skills of application, no? When I surprise you, when I ask you questions you can't anticipate, वहां पर पकड़ लेंगे हम आप कितना अप्लाई कर पा रहे हो. I've taught you 10 things, I'll ask you the 11th thing. I've taught you I know you have read 100 things. I'll ask you the 101st thing. The Delhi examination का demand ही ऐसा है कि they are testing your personality. Okay, so be aware of that. Okay, and for this is okay what we suggest as a part of our approach. There are 3 big challenges in how you develop this thing. तीन challenge है in a preparation. One challenge is the process. What to do after what? The process, let's say, the process of my teaching is I will dictate things. My teaching process is I will discuss, you will take notes. My teaching process is I will use PPTs, I'll use some tools. My teaching process is I'll give assignments. So your preparation has a process to it. You cannot short circuit the process. Remember that. You short circuit the process, you will be troubled and you will keep on failing. People who fail are not the insincere ones. वो तो चलो होता ही है. But people who fail generally are those who don't follow a process, a method to it. And UPSC preparation has a method to it. UPSC does not tell you that, but we as teachers, okay, having prepared, having studied, having taught, and importantly, having interacted with those who have qualified. Okay, every year I have seen, okay, 30, 40 students qualify. If I multiply across my experience, I am exposed to a range of people who do something differently than others. So that process, we are codifying it for you. So process is one challenge. Second challenge is timelines. What to do by when is a timeline thing. I'll ask you some questions, all of you. See if you can answer this. When is the prelims examination? Online, offline, all of you participate in this. When is the examination for the prelims? Approximately when? Last week of May. ठीक है? Yeah, last week of May. Don't say May. Last week बहुत फर्क होता है. Okay, last week of May. When is the main examination? September mid. Okay. Second week, okay, approximately is main examination. Acha. Once you give your prelims examination, how soon generally you can start mains again? How soon? 1 week, 10 days, 15 days? What do you think? In general, when do you start your mains? Say I gave you examination for prelims. मैंने दे दिया examination on 26th May. When do you think in general people start with the mains preparation revision? By when? After how many days? 3 days? 1 week? 10 days? Have you done that or have you heard people do that? Or you think that's the right thing? Forget about right thing. I'm repeating my question. Say you gave your prelims examination on 26th of May. What is the more likely time by when students will start revising for the mains examination? By when? 10 days? 1st of June? 2-3 days? Okay, listen to me. I have seen enough students under my nose. 1 month. You will not start preparing sincerely until your results are out. Because till then, your qualify hua? Nahi hua. Oh, silly mistake here. No, good here. Or cutoff is this, cutoff is that. It is a drama that goes on for 15-20 days. 3-4 days, Riza, फिर तो आप पुरुष ही नहीं हो, आप महापुरुष हो. रिजा, 1st of June, सोफिया, आशीष, मैं आपको अडॉप्ट कर लूं. ऐसे बच्चे कहां मिलते हैं यार? I will take you home. Okay. Most of you, if you are normal, you will not start before 20-25 days. Okay. That's how it will happen. And remember this. जब आप prepare करेंगे, remember these ideas. Okay. Because you spend stupid time debating on मेरा qualify हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है. Qualify हो रहा है, नहीं. I say go to hell. हो गया, नहीं हुआ, जाने दो. पढ़ाई शुरू करो यार. Start immediately if you can. सर नहीं हुआ तो नहीं होता, क्या होगा? छोड़ देना और क्या? अगर हो गया तो then oh, what do I do then? So most of them have a catastrophic discovering. Oh sir, I qualified. What to do now? This is a common problem that we have. So imagine. So even if I'm generous, you are starting your preparation for mains from June the 15th. Correct? मेंस कब है आपका? September 15th. How much time you have? From June to July, July to August, and September? 3 months. Effectively, it's 2.5 months. Why? Last 15 days, you'll again go crazy. कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. Why am I alive? Why is this world here? Can we have an earthquake, please? Earthquake हो जाए, सब टूट जाए, मैं बच जाऊं बस. Okay. So effectively, you have 2.5 months. 2.5 months means 75 days. And if generous, 90 days. Is it possible to learn answer writing, revision, current affairs, essays, and all the tests in 90 days? Is it possible? Is it possible, all of you? Okay. So write down in your notes here. Okay. Prelims last week of May. Time to get ready for the mains. Okay. Approximately. So let me become generous. I said, take 3 months. 90 days आपके पास है for the mains. And what all you should do? Revise optional. Revise GS for mains. There are 4 areas of mains जो आपने पढ़ा नहीं होता है prelims में. Ethics, world history, governance topics, and topics related to essays preparation. 4 big areas you have not done for your mains. ठीक है? And plus answer writing, plus current affairs coverage. UPSC will ask you questions of last 15 days पूछ देता है. इतने बड़े sadists हैं ये लोग. Okay, they won't trouble you, they'll go after you. घर में घुस के मार के आएंगे. ठीक है? So is 90 days enough? Question mark. अच्छा, now to clear prelims, my next question to you, to clear prelims, what do you think? Easy or difficult? In 1 to 10 scale, okay, how difficult is prelims? 8, 9.5, fine. 10 out of 10. Oh, wow. If I was in your place, I would say 12 probably out of 10. Okay. So if prelims is as tricky and it is, one silly mistake, you are out. How much time do you think you must give for prelims examination preparation exclusively? 3 months? 2 months? Fine. आपको करना पड़ेगा adopt. Please give me your address. Okay, I will talk to your father and mother. Okay, मुझे यही बच्चा चाहिए. Okay, I'll give them a blank check. ये मुझे दे दो. 6 months, Sophia. Okay, you and your entire brothers, sisters, cousins सबको ले लूंगा मैं. Okay, 6 months is crazy time, Sophia. Okay, generally it is 4 months. Okay, 3.5, 4 months. So if May end is your prelims, exclusive prelims, say 3 months or 3.5 months, means what? कब से पढ़ाई करना शुरू करोगे आप? Feb, March, April, and half of. So from Feb you must start off your prelims preparation. Is it okay? So look at 2 things I have told you. One is you have less than 90 days before the mains examination. And you are studying prelims from when? From Feb onwards. The 90 days for the mains are not enough for the mains, are they? My question to you is, by when should your mains get over? Preparation get over? By when should your mains preparation be over? And when I say mains preparation means what? Is it course completion? What is it? Answer writing. What else? All current affairs done. What else? All memorization done. Right? And I gave a bigger word. Your personality is made. Okay? By when? By January. I hope you all understand this point here. Okay? So by January, you have to mains ready. Because think of this. If prelims preparation is as difficult and as tough, say आपने जान लगा के you have cleared the prelims, but you are not mains ready. You realize what type of criminal waste of attempt is that one? You all realize? प्रीलिम्स क्लियरिंग इज वेरी वेरी टफ, और आपने जान लगा के निकाल लिया प्रीलिम्स, एंड देन यू रियलाइज अबे यार मेंस ही रेडी नहीं है मेरा। ऐसे प्रीलिम्स क्वालिफाई का करोगे क्या आप लोग? व्हाट विल यू डू? आई होप यू गॉट द पॉइंट हियर। सो योर प्रिपरेशन should include first ACE mains, then 5 months or 4 months or whatever, for prelims. And after prelims, it must be only revisions. As many times again give the tests, again prepare and revise, na ki studying all over fresh again. So whatever skills you need for your preparation, you should have acquired that before the prelims. I hope you got the point here. It's like I must run, I must jump, and I must fly. Okay? I hope you got the point here. I must run, I must jump, and I must fly. Running बहुत मुश्किल है. I've spent all my life training for running, और जब रन करके कूद गए सारा उड़ना ही नहीं आता. Have you got the point? How you drop down? That is the problem with your preparation. So, before you start running, you have to also ensure you know how to fly. Because God forbid, you jump and your jump was good. You have to know flying. So, if you clear the prelims, you better know your mains very well. Okay, so those of you told me, today we are standing in end of October almost. November हो गया. You want to give your attempt in 24. I do not know how. So that's a timeline you have decided. You crack it. I am disqualified there. You are, according to me, 9 months late for 2024 attempt. But still have faith and hope. Do it. But you will not press me for finishing geography for 24 attempt. मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा. Is it okay? I am very clear. I need 6 months of foundation. तो geography foundation ही खत्म होने वाला है जून में आपका. Then I need another 50 days for advanced course, which means 24 का December और 25 का January. So, what is your strategy? Joining geography now and then deciding 24 attempt, I do not know. You will not hold me responsible for 24 attempt. Is it okay? Nothing is impossible, like I said. You jumped off the cliff, and miracle happened, and somebody came and helped you out. That can happen. I'm not saying no. But it is beyond me. You'll not hold me or Edukemy responsible for finishing the course for 24 attempt. But those who are planning for 25, you are at a very nice time. And you must prepare like 25 is the attempt to qualify, not a trial attempt. एकदम बढ़िया टाइम है. 1.5 years and more है. You are in a solid space, mind frame to clear 25 attempt. That's the mindset I want from you. Is what I call as mission mode approach. एकदम लगा के जाएंगे. We will qualify, do whatever it takes. We will slog it out, work it out, and I am there with you. The same applies for GS also. When I say mains ready, applies for GS also, not just for geography. Your GS mains must be over by December, January. I said no, the problem is not lack of hard work. The problem is lack of exam understanding and absurd assumptions about कि कैसे qualify किया जाता है. I said no, this examination fundamentally is a self-study thing. The type of virtues we want in you, the type of person we want you to become, it is not something I can force you into. आपको होना चाहिए realization. People who qualify, 9.9 out of 10 are those who understand the process very well. एक आध निकल जाता है किस्मत, गॉड इज, and those who don't qualify, 9.9 are those who don't understand the process. I see the examination more like a game that you play with rules, with the process, with the method, and there are strategies. Mindlessly घुस के काम करें क्या फायदा? I am out to play cricket. अब मैं बहुत मेहनत कर रहा हूं. What मेहनत कर रहा हूं? सर मैं दौड़ रहा हूं फील्ड के चारों तरफ. I am running very hard. Why are you running? Cricket is not about winning a race, no. You must know the rules of the games. So I am working very hard. What I am doing in the cricket field, I am only doing push-ups. I will not eat, I will not sleep, I will do only push-ups. Why? So when you do hard work, you must know whether that hard work is the right work or not. Then we'll talk about what type of time you must spend. All fine here? So process is a problem and timelines. ये जो बताया आपने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टाइमलाइन. गो बैक, इंटरनलाइज दिस. ओके, आप अभी नहीं समझोगे, बाद में समझोगे, ट्रस्ट मी. बट द फास्ट यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, द बेटर फॉर यू. ओके, सो timelines. Now for that, okay, so timeline for geography, I said 6 months foundation, 50 days advancement, total I need 230 days of preparation. I cannot short circuit this. Okay, in fact, when I short circuit this, believe me, in my class, people have mental health issues. So frustration ho raha hai, I'm so demoralized. One of the students' mother called me. So she's so anxious. मैं कहा क्यों इतना लोड ले रहे हो? Sir, she must qualify at 24. मैं sir, why? Sir, क्या मजबूरी है? Okay, if you have to qualify at 24, then your daughter should have started by 2022 Feb. Your daughter start in the month of August. And then पूरा मर जा रहे हो, why? This is the game that you play. It's a career. Don't kill yourself unnecessarily, no? Be wise. Be thinking people. Okay. To make you happy, I'll say, geography कर दूंगा मैं 4 महीने में. I cannot do it. ये जरूरत नहीं है यार. Whatever I teach are enough. I don't believe in that. Sir, वो तो कर देते हैं. And go there, please. For me, this is the timeline I need. Is it okay? And this will also not be easy. Understand this. Okay. I will stretch you. I'll push you in a process. There's a method to this also. Okay. So I hope you have got the understanding of timeline. Now I'll move on. The process I offer is here. So right now, I hope all of you can see the board. Online, can you all see the board? All of you, I'll read out. Can you all read what I am written here? Can you all read? Or I'll otherwise repeat for you. Online, yes. So this is the timeline. October 23, December 24, 25 January onwards here. You have begun here October end. Your prelims is, so I am preparing you for 25. 24 wale, I do not know. Okay, you have to manage whatever you had thought. I do not know what you had thought. For me, you are late by, I said, 9 months. Okay, you should begin earlier. Okay, if still you can do it, go on, but have a plan for it. Okay, we in corporate parlance, we say, hope is very good, but hope is a bad strategy. Okay. Don't count on hope. I want to see a plan on the paper. For the plan the paper, you must know what are the requirements. Then you fix a plan, then work for it. Don't tell me, sir, I'm optimistic. For what? Okay, it's like I'm standing on 10th floor. I'm optimistic I'll fly. Okay, don't do that. Have a plan. You have the skills, your competencies, go for it. ठीक है. So I am giving you 25 का process and timelines. So you are here. I call the immersion sessions. Prelims 25, main September. उसके बाद interview. And I am looking at you qualifying in 25. I don't believe in trial attempts at all. ये भी लिख लो notebook में. No trial attempts. Trial attempts are waste of time, energy, emotions, investments. Okay. आपको अभी पता नहीं चल रहा है. But as your attempts increase, no, the trial attempt is the one that is killing you. Because you have wasted one attempt. ओके, कहने के लिए तो मैं ट्रायल दिया था, बट आपके पूरा सोसाइटी नोट कर रहा है, अच्छा एक दे दिया इसने, एक में नहीं हुआ, ट्रायल अटेम्प्ट, ओके, सेकेंड वाला भी नहीं हुआ, पहला तो ट्रायल दिया था ना, 2 हो चुका, 2 नहीं दिया आपने. आई होप यू गॉट द पॉइंट हियर. सो फॉर मी देयर इज नो ट्रायल अटेम्प्ट. You will give the examination like you want to qualify. When you're running the Olympics race, it cannot be trial attempt there. Trial करना है, घर में करो. You can't have trial attempt. Say, when, God forbid if it ever happens, say Israel attacks and enters into Gaza. They can't say trial attempt, no? कि देखते हैं क्या है वहां पर. क्या देखो, घर में घुस के मार के गए. कोई होता ट्रायल. You go out means all out, offensive to win the game. Okay. That's what I believe in. Wrong example, I'm sorry. This is a bad example to talk about. It's a unfortunate, terrible thing to happen. Okay, so let's keep that aside. Some other example, it's like a doctor operating on your heart. Trial attempt. Imagine what will happen. Okay, try करते हैं. दे हो जाएगा नहीं तो नहीं. ठीक है? So no trial attempts. 25 is your attempt to qualify. So keeping that in mind, that's what I am planning for all of you. So see. You have joined me right now. I will spend 25 days with all of you to develop a very important base, okay, in terms of concepts and maps. Your actual syllabus starts from December 1st week. I will spend, I think you all have been told that, I believe. I don't have it in every batch. I have it once in 3 months. So from tomorrow onwards, about 20-25 classes ऐसी होंगी. I will teach you the world map, some concepts of landforms, some basics of geography, because once I start here, then I will not hold my brakes. Then to I'll assume you know the basics. Let's start reading. So I will spend about 20 days of immerse. So people can join me here, people can join me here. If you join me here, I'm assuming you have done this already. I will not teach this to you anymore. If you are here with me, be patient with me. Lot of skills I'll teach you, and then your syllabus starts from December. So count 6 months from December 1st week, not this one. When I say 180 days जो है, वो यहाँ शुरू होगा. तो December से January, Feb, March, April, May and June. So, okay. So, okay, that we start from here. My objective is, by 24 का December तक, I'll make you mains ready. Okay, and then give your prelims, give your mains. I'll support you again here. We call this as main support program, where I will revise, because see, 4 months of only prelims, you'll have forgotten a lot of your main study. भूल चुके होगे आप लोग. Because Feb, March, April, May, and even part of June, 4-5 months almost, you are not done any mains, no? You will forget it here. So I'll call you back in some time here. Okay, very intense tests, practice, concepts, and then give the mains, you qualify. That is your process. And this have, okay, immersion, syllabus-based study, foundation from December, say May, June tak. Okay, the foundation is done. Okay, then we start around September. I'll do the enrichment course. From here, I will till December and January, I'll finish off your enrichment. So your main study is done. Your main study, then the rest starts. Is it okay, all of you here? So your choice. You can join me right now for both the courses. You get the price advantage, or whatever is your choice. So that's your, okay, process. So this is what I call as Geography Foundation. This is Geography Advance. Then we also give you a prelim support program for prelims. ये अलग course है. Okay. And then you come back for main support course. Okay. Main support program is essentially all the mains we have done. You come and revise with us and give the examination and qualify. Is it okay? I hope you got the process now. I'll suggest you must map it down. I said no, the difference between the institutes is the approach that they have. What is the storyline of preparation? And trust me, okay, this is in any course, this is the toughest part of teaching. Why? Because foundation is in, right now it's more like an elementary base. Enrichment one is actually your exam study, which is dynamic, high concepts, lot of L3 level discussions. Okay, but the system that we are in, people are willing to pay for this and not for this. That's why this fees is less. If you ask me, I would have reversed it. I would have charged less here and I would have charged much higher here. But the economics of the system is such that वो कुट्टन बना हुआ है. So, but this to happen requires very good foundation here. I gave you that slide, याद आ रहा है? L1 से L2, L3 आना कैसे है? So, memorization, summarize done, L1 memorized and so on. Anyways, you're part of the session. I will be teaching you as we process at that time. Okay? That's your process of timelines. Let me continue on this. So, I said there are two problems. One is the process, second is timeline. The third problem. Now, see, the third problem is different institutes have different approach to studies and they've got different timelines and course of study also. So, if you do 3 courses at 3 different places, what happens is सबका ideas clash करेगा, timings will clash, okay, the test schedules will clash, and worse is the approach will not be consistent. So, the third problem students face is converging GS and optionals. Okay, I do not know if you have gone to institute that explains that even GS requires that type of study. So, all of you, this is an offering from our side. You are part of geography, optional. The GS environment classes, I'll give you like that only. Because without the GS environment, even the geography optional will not be enough. So, you are part of this one. But उसमें फिर आपके double classes चलेंगे. In the mornings 8 to 8:30, you'll have environment with me, then disaster management, and then at 12 you'll start off with your optional studies. So, we are doing that for you. Okay. But my recommendation to all of you is, see if you can be part of the GS optional with us itself. How many of you have already begun GS? Raise your hand. Some of you have begun, fine. Those who have not begun, then please, if possible, join with us itself. One part, yes, it makes business sense for me. But more important is, if you can trust me on this, it will help you align your preparation properly. Because current affairs at one place, test कहीं और कर रहे हो, foundation कहीं और कर रहे हो, advanced कर ही नहीं रहे हो, you'll end up missing. And the problem with optional is, optional will make sense only if you have cleared the prelims first. So, I would want you to converge all of this, but be aware that this will be a challenge. कि GS and optional को कैसे manage किया जाए together. So, 3 challenges I explained to all of you. Okay. So, this is how I propose. This is geography going on. Parallelly, if you are preparing for 24 का मुझे कुछ पता नहीं है. For 25, start your GS also from November, December onwards. GS foundation will take you about 10-12 months, which is till about August, September. And then from September, August itself, you must do GS advanced and finish again before the prelim starts. If you can do this, your preparation will be aligned. Okay. Otherwise, 1 year geography, next year GS, or 1 year GS, next year geography, it will keep on clashing with your preparation. Okay. So, that's my suggestion to all of you, our recommendation. Apart from this, this is my favorite statement. Nothing good happens if you are looking for an easy way out. इस examination में there are no hacks. Remember this. There are no tricks. Okay. It is a part of a process. There's a method. There is a grind. There's a lot of, you can say investment from your side. There is no easy way. The easy way is go slow, go methodical, and go in a process. And there are zillions of advices here. My suggestion is find the one or two person you trust to take advice from. Don't go to everybody. So if you are with me, then stick with me. Trust me on that. And sir, how do we trust you? Now that's your call. Or you have faith in somebody else, then stick with him. Okay. Don't be taking advice from everybody. Take one, and most of you are smart people with intelligence. Generally, you know whether the advice is right or wrong. आपको पता होता है. What happens is, you're hoping for an easier solution. Sir, ये किताब पढ़ लूं? Should I read the book? The answer is yes, definitely. मजा नहीं आया. आप बता दो, क्या मैं पढ़ लूं? Yes, you should read. क्या मैं पढ़ लूं? What nonsense, no use book. This guy is right. Essentially, you're looking for an advisor who will tell you what you want to hear. वैसे लोग मिलेंगे आपको. But you be wise in knowing what sounds right. Okay. Last thing I will want is to misguide you. My processes are not perfect. I repeat this. I am also learning in the process. But some things I think we have codified better. Some approaches we have codified better. And some of the approaches will not be convenient for you. It's not what you want, but it is what the exam demands. It's like we tell, when you go for a medical treatment, the freedom you have is choose your doctor or choose a hospital. वो आप choose कर लो. But after that, let the doctor do what he thinks is right. You have chosen a doctor, I trust him. Then if he says, I must operate, operate. Don't tell him, नहीं नहीं इसको काटो, इसको मत काटो. Okay, no, I want a massage here of this kind and do this here. Don't do that. So choose your institute, choose your mentor and teacher, and then follow the method, process, approach that is given to you. Okay, this much of maturity I must expect out of you. Why? Because God willing you qualify, you will be heading district in 2 years time. इतना तो हम करते हैं एक्सपेक्ट यार. ये आईएएस बनेगा 2 दिन के बाद में, 2 साल के बाद में, 1 साल के बाद में. इतना तो अक्ल होना चाहिए ना कि यार ये सुनने में ठीक लग रहा है कि नहीं. उतना भी ब्रेन नहीं है, then you are in the wrong place. ठीक है all of you? So I said, don't choose the easy way out. Be rational. Think, choose and hang on. Hang on is a tough thing. Hanging on to a method. Results नहीं आ रहा है, प्रोसेस सही होना चाहिए. Outcomes नहीं आ रहा, method सही होना चाहिए. You will hit the method. You will hit the outcomes. Is it okay all of you? So with this, I have explained what is our approach, what I will teach, how we'll go about. I will need some time more. Don't leave, please. How to use the standard books. I will let you know, Lakshay. It's too early for that. अभी आप चुपचाप क्लास में आओ, जो पढ़ा रहे हैं पढ़ो. For next 2 months, just follow what we are telling you, including current affairs and whatever GS we have. I said I will request all of you not to mess around with too many institutes. Come to one place. Okay, I said the teachers you have are the teachers who teach elsewhere also. The method we have developed, किसके बाद क्या पढ़ाना है, at what time. Most institutes will not even talk about advanced classes because advanced class is the toughest part of your coaching. We are the first ones to start this. अब हम देख रहे हैं 2 institutes have started launching advanced course also. And for me also it's been very tough to actually do it. Teachers are not up there. Okay, they have been teaching one thing for the last 20 years. Exam has changed. Exam understanding nahi hai. That's a challenge for us. So I'll request all of you do consider. I'll have one more session for GS later on. Okay, we'll have that. But I hope I have clarified most of your questions. So 6-7 things I discussed. What is geography? Who is the team? Who will be teaching you? What's the approach of study? What are the timelines? to finish by what? What are the books, references you must refer into, and what is the end goal you are looking at? The end goal should not be course completion, remember that. Fine? Any clarifications you need? Anybody? Online, offline? I'll share the PPT with you on your, all of you will access your portals. Online, offline, for both of you, you'll have an access to a portal, our streaming platform. On that, we'll keep on putting lot of documents, reading material, some submissions you must do, you'll do it there itself. Okay. So I'll share the PPT with all of you. You can have a look and modify the way you want to do it. But any other questions you want me to clarify? Yes, you can do so, Sophia. You have that freedom, no problem. Approach for main study, Riza, answer writing, advanced concepts, memorization, L3 level thinking. It'll take me about, I said, 50 days to finish that. But we'll talk about it after the foundation, not now. Anybody offline? Any questions here? Any doubts? Online? Any questions? Any queries? Yeah. Tell me. Economic. System management. Ask your question first. Their economy classes.
System management, environment.
Environment topics. Yes.
Actually, my GS is going on. So, with the morning time, if you take it.
Then your choice. As it is, this is an add-on, no? Okay. If you want to join, you join, otherwise don't. Your class from 12 to 2 continues. There's a problem of clash. Okay. And my understanding of what the exam requires is not same as others' understanding.
I'm doing my GS.
Fine, you're doing somewhere else. Fine. I do not know that you will decide it's okay or not. We are offering something, you can't attend, you don't attend. Okay, so that's not my call. I have a way of teaching, I have a content that I feel is relevant. Okay, if you do that, it helps your geography. Geography I will teach. It's not that I will leave environment and geography optional. But my understanding is the content we have for geography optional in environment is not enough. You have to go towards GS environment also. So for that, I'll open up the classes of GS for all of you, environment topics. Whether you can attend or not, that's your call. That's your choice. I do not know their coverage. For that, I must know what institute you are teaching and what are they covering, right? That's your call. Okay? It's not appropriate for me to comment on what they are doing. Okay? Better way to memorize. Satyam, no formula. Datta maroge. Anybody in the class who can't memorize? Raise your hand. You can't memorize? Anybody has memorization problems? Raise your hand. Okay? You must leave UPSC preparation. Kuch aur kaam karo. Anybody who can't memorize, you have no business to prepare for UPSC. फिर आप साइंटिस्ट बनो, रॉकेट उड़ाओ, इसरो में ज्वाइन करो. ठीक है? Which type of subjects require more memorization? Humanities or science? Which requires more memorization? Humanities. बताओ, पैथागोरस फॉर्मूला कैसे याद किया था आपने? ट्रिग्नोमेट्री कैसे याद किया था? cos थीटा, sin थीटा, क्या समझ के याद किया था? Engineers, what is Fourier series? What is, okay, yeah, tell me. You have memorized, hydraulic equations, anybody? Engineering background? समझ के क्या था? Tell me. How many of you had understood V equal to U plus AT? Let us see. How many understand the unit of measurement, Y length? How many of you are, how did you remember centigrade to Fahrenheit? What analysis you have done? Let us see. You have done mathematics, no? Integration, differentiation. Ratta मारे हो आप लोग. 100%. I refuse to believe you have not memorized it. If you can't memorize it, you cannot do mathematics. Simple. Tables याद किया था? 2 एकम 2, 2 दूने 4. क्या समझ के किया था? What you even now you understand, some of you. Yes. So this is the first. Okay, आपको उतारेंगे हम नीचे. Science guys, you are the ones who memorize the maximum. एक मजा आता है बोलने में. Oh, we understand things. Nonsense. You memorize. रट्टा मारते हो. Okay. You have done organic chemistry now? क्या समझ के किया था? Aldehyde, alkanes, alkynes. Okay. Salt formulas, valency, SPDF. कुछ याद आ रहा है? Molality, morality. So get out that. If you can't memorize, you will not prepare. Please don't waste your life. You have to memorize. Yes, memorize with understanding where possible. But in many cases, there is no understanding. क्या समझोगे? What understanding? Why is Delhi is India's capital? चुपचाप याद करो, India's capital is Delhi. Why is Mediterranean Sea where? What analysis you will do? चुपचाप याद करो. Mediterranean Sea का spelling, it is between Africa and Europe. That's all. So anybody who can't memorize, okay, I will lynch you on that. आप memorize करना पड़ेगा, answer रट्टा मारना पड़ेगा आपको. You can't memorize, the solution is get married. Okay. And even better, get married to a civil servant. That is the best way of enjoying the powers of a bureaucrat. Husband is IAS or a wife is an IAS officer and you become the socialite. Parties karo. ठीक है? So anybody, I'm asking again, who can't memorize, raise your hand. Okay, so now I have communicated my point. These are assumptions. We are carried away by quote unquote looking good. It looks good, no? I can't memorize. I can understand everything. सुनने बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. क्या ज्ञानी आदमी यार, कुछ याद नहीं रहता, ये सब समझ लेता है. It's like you have told yourself, क्या I deserve Nobel Prize. Okay, you have told yourself. So वो सब नहीं चलेगा मेरे साथ में. Okay, I have seen enough of drama, and I have done enough drama also. My every class is a drama. It's an act going on. ठीक है? So no drama. Okay, how to memorize? निकालो रट्टा मारना ऐसे उठा के and 2 1s are 2 2 2s are 4 2 2s are 4 2 3s are 4 again start off. Okay, all of you? Okay, fine. Then give us another 10 minutes. We'll explain what are the systems that we have for the tech use. Okay, give me 2 minutes. Sanyukta. I'll be brash on some issues, okay? Dil pe mat lena. I'm very, very upfront on your face types because I've realized if I am soft and I am kind, I end up actually impacting your life the wrong way. Okay? I have to be ruthless. This examination is not for the faint-hearted. So don't ask me to encourage you when you are down. I'll encourage you when you deserve to be encouraged. Okay. And those who are down, feeling bad, are not motivated, घर जाओ, क्या जबरदस्ती है? No problem. नहीं था काम. ये करना है. कौन सा? इसको बंद कर दूं? You can handle now? Okay. So, yeah, here we have with us, come. We have Sanyukta ma'am here. She'll be taking care of quite a bit of operations from our side. Your assignment upload, your test uploads. If you have any tech issues, okay, you can reach out. So, she will tell you about how to use our Edukemy portal. Because you will require that to see your recordings also. We will give you some content to read and revise also there. Whatever submissions you will do, you'll do it from there. Current affairs questions are there. Okay? So she'll tell you how to use all of that. That's all. Okay. If you have any problems, you can meet me after the class. I'll be here. So see you all at 12 tomorrow. Start of the process, I'll introduce Apur sir also to all of you. And we start off initiation map sessions for the next about 20 odd days. Right? Okay. See you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hello everyone, this is Sayukta. Am I audible? Yes, yes. Am I audible to everyone? ठीक है. जहाँ पे भी समझ नहीं आएगा वापस से पूछ लेना, ठीक है? So whenever you logged in your dashboard, so here it is your name and all the courses will be visible here. This is your all courses and this will be live classes. It's not visible to you as you guys are offline और आप लोग को visible होगा क्योंकि आप लोग online students हैं, ठीक है? So let me open one course. So this is also geography integrated course, last batch. So ये ऐसे visible होता है ना dashboard पे जब भी आप open करते हो, ठीक है? So let me open one module. This is module. You can go by curriculum also and by schedule. When you go to schedule, you can see the dates, upload dates according to the upload dates. See, this is your schedule wise, but try to go to curriculum because that's easier. So you go to geomorphology. This is like first class. So for every class, you'll have two tabs, you know. One is for your video classes. This is your video visible here. This is your class notes, the handwritten notes. Click that. This is your class notes. You can download it from here, okay? When you'll download it, यहाँ से आप इसको download कर सकते हो. Next is your synopsis tab. This is your synopsis tab. Whatever synopsis you are creating, Shabbir Sir ने आप लोग को बताया होगा. अगर नहीं बताया तो I'll share one video, Shabbir Sir का ही. You can learn it from there. This is the synopsis tab. This is instructions. You can upload your synopsis from here. ठीक है? Upload answer sheet. Your drive will be will open and like. कोई भी, but only upload the PDFs. Okay, no doc files. Upload PDF. Open. This will reload and this is your ratings. Please try to give ratings as more as you can, okay? Whenever you'll rate this test, this option will come, okay? And this status will mark as book submitted, okay? Once the evaluator will be assigned, this status will tell evaluator assigned. When this will be completed, this status will be evaluation completed and you can download your copies from here. This is your copy, your uploaded copy, which I uploaded just now. You can delete it from here and upload it again if you think that that is wrong and all. Okay? So this was your course overview. Second thing, so you have your Telegram groups, right? You have all joined, right? No? So this is your Telegram group. You will see it in your course. So go to here, you can join it from here, okay? I will not be able to join because the Telegram is not open in here. So you can join it from here. This is broadcast group, okay? You cannot message anything in that group, only we can message. If you have any question you want to ask, go to your lecture in which class you have any issues and you have one section here, Q&A, okay? You can ask any question from here. Ask a question, whatever question you have, just write it down, description, and then post the question, okay? We can see that question and we'll reply it here. Understood? Class में किसी को कोई भी doubt है? ठीक है. Okay, this is your current affairs ka section. So we usually post 3 kinds of current affairs. One is daily current affairs. Here, this is Gazette. You can go to the daily current affairs. You can read the current affairs from here. You can see all the topics here listed down and you can read it here. Then again, when you'll go down, you can rate here about the Gazette. यहाँ पर रेटिंग होगा गैजेट का, आप इसको भी रेट कर सकते हो इफ यू वांट टू रेट, इफ यू हैव एनी इशू एंड ऑल, ठीक है, यहाँ से रेट कर सकते हैं। सेकंड थिंग, उस दिन का जो गैजेट है अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट वी हैव प्रिपेयर्ड क्वेश्चन आल्सो, यू कैन अटेम्प्ट द क्विज हियर, 5 क्वेश्चंस ऑन अ डेली बेसिस, आप यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन क्या कर सकते हो, अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो, ठीक है, स्टार्ट एग्जाम एंड यू कैन स्टार्ट गिविंग द एग्जाम। सेकंड टाइप का करंट अफेयर होता है, सेकेंड इज योर जोग्राफी करंट अफेयर्स विच यू गाइस कॉल कॉस्मोस आई थिंक, राइट। तो ये जोग्राफी करंट अफेयर्स है, महीने में 2 बार आता है, ओके, इन 15 डेज, फर्स्ट इज 10th, सेकेंड इज 24th। तो ये अभी परसों जो आया था ये वाला एडिशन है, यू कैन गो हियर। इसमें ये सारे सेक्शंस होते हैं। फर्स्ट इज आपका प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन होता है, उस गैजेट से रिलेटेड 15 क्वेश्चन होते हैं। देन फीचर आर्टिकल, न्यूज इन ब्रीफ, केस स्टडी उस 15 दिनों के लिए जो आया रहता है, प्लेसेस इन न्यूज एंड देन की टर्म्स, ओके। इफ यू वांट टू अटेम्प्ट क्विज आल्सो यू कैन अटेम्प्ट इट हियर, एंड इफ यू वांट टू डाउनलोड कॉस्मोस यू कैन डाउनलोड इट फ्रॉम हियर, ठीक है, ये आप कॉस्मोस डाउनलोड कर सकते हो, ओके। एंड द थर्ड काइंड ऑफ करंट अफेयर इज मंथली करंट अफेयर्स, दिस इज मंथली करंट अफेयर्स, ओके, सेम प्रोसीजर, जून जुलाई अगस्त सितंबर, ठीक है। ऑल्सो every week we'll have one current affairs test on Saturday 11 o'clock, okay, try to attempt it। जिसको ऑनलाइन अटेम्प्ट करना है वो कर सकते हैं, जिसको ऑफलाइन आके अटेम्प्ट करना है वो ऑफलाइन भी कर सकता है। ये ऑनलाइन अटेम्प्ट है, इसमें आपको सिर्फ क्वेश्चन दिखेंगे, यू कैन अटेम्प्ट इट फ्रॉम हियर, सेम प्रोसीजर जैसे टेस्ट अटेम्प्ट करते हैं। ऑफलाइन अटेम्प्ट करेंगे तो यहाँ पर आके आपको सारा OMR शीट्स वगैरह मिलेंगी, यहाँ पर अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। इफ यू हैव एनी इशूज रिलेटेड टू करंट अफेयर्स गो टू देवेंद्र सर, इफ यू नो, ठीक है, ही सिट्स देयर, सारे डाउट्स करंट अफेयर से रिलेटेड वो क्लियर करेंगे, ठीक है। एवरी फ्राइडे वील हैव वन करंट अफेयर क्लासेस, ओके, फ्राइडे को होता है 2:30 को, यूट्यूब पे भी अवेलेबल है, आपके डैशबोर्ड पे भी आ जाएगा, एंड यू कैन कम हियर एंड अटेंड इट ऑफलाइन ऑल्सो, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट इज वन वी हैव रिसोर्स पेज ऑल्सो, सो हियर यूल गो, वील हैव अ रिसोर्स पेज, इसमें प्रीलिम्स नोट्स है और मेंस नोट्स है, ठीक है। फिर गो टू प्रीलिम्स नोट्स, ये सारे टॉपिक्स आप पर लिस्टेड होंगे, ठीक है। इफ यू वांट टू रीड एनी टॉपिक, इफ यू डोंट नो वेयर टू रीड यू कैन कम एंड रीड इट हियर, ओके। सेम फॉर मेंस नोट्स ऑल्सो, हियर वील हैव मेंस नोट्स, इसमें मेंस से रिलेटेड टॉपिक होंगे, ठीक है, ऐसे एथिक्स, सोशल जस्टिस, सोसाइटी, वो सारे टॉपिक्स है, ठीक है। एक और चीज था, ठीक है, एक और ऑप्शन आता है आपके पास, फॉर एग्जांपल आपका टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पे हम मैसेज नहीं कर सकते, आपने क्वेश्चन पोस्ट किया है, स्टिल इफ यू आर नॉट गेटिंग आंसर्स और आपके डाउट्स क्लियर नहीं हो रहे, यू कैन गो टू द डैशबोर्ड, यू कैन गो टू द डैशबोर्ड एंड हियर एक ऑप्शन, यहाँ पर एक ऑप्शन है नीड हेल्प का, ठीक है, यू क्लिक देयर, आपको जो भी मैसेज है, जो भी इशू है, जो भी अटैचमेंट है आप कर सकते हैं, रिक्वेस्ट कॉल बैक, विल कॉल यू बैक फ्रॉम हियर। इसके बाद भी अगर कोई इशू रिजॉल्व नहीं होता है तो आप लोग hello@edukemy.com पे आप लोग yes you guys can come, if online students also can come and attempt the test offline। तो hello@edukemy.com email ID है, ये सब करने के बाद भी अगर इशू रिजॉल्व नहीं होता है तो आप वहाँ पर मेल कर सकते हो, hello@edukemy.com, hello@edukemy.com, ठीक है। एनीथिंग एल्स, किसी को कोई डाउट है? ऑलवेज ट्राई टू गिव रेटिंग्स एज मच एज यू कैन, क्योंकि जब भी आप रेटिंग देते हो ना तो वो इशू आप लोग के पास आ जाता है, आप लोग रेटिंग्स नहीं दोगे तो वो इशू नहीं आएगा। दिस इज योर क्लास, आप रिकॉर्डिंग्स जो देख सकते हो, आप लोग को 3 दिन के लिए रिकॉर्डिंग्स अवेलेबल होती है अगर आपने क्लास नहीं अटेंड किए तो, एंड ट्राई टू रेट दिस क्लास फ्रॉम हियर। जब भी आप रेट करोगे ना यहाँ पे क्वेश्चंस विजिबल हो जाएंगे, ठीक है, ये क्वेश्चंस आपको जो भी इसमें मार्क करना है वो आप मार्क कर सकते हो, एंड देन यू कैन सबमिट योर रेटिंग्स, ठीक है। किसी को डाउट नहीं? Then for mentorship you can come and talk to Ajay. Ajay is your mentor, everyone knows, right? ठीक है। Thank you everyone. Bye bye. You can contact him through Telegram. He is on your Telegram. You can mail the same procedure I've told you, right? You can ask the question in Q&A section, ask the question in hello@edukemy.com. Done?
इस ग्रुप में लिख डालो ना बना रखा ना
पर मेरे को याद नहीं। This is the dashboard. यहाँ पर आप जाएंगे। I share one video regarding synopsis where Shabbir Sir is explaining how to make synopsis and all. Yeah. So suppose this is your course. This is your lecture and this is your synopsis. Okay. You can see after every class we will have one tab for synopsis. Okay. Upload your synopsis here. Whatever PDF you have created for that day synopsis, and you can submit it here.
मनुष्य को बोल दो भाई कर
Yes. You can attempt your current affairs test online as well. Here, from here you can attempt it. Current affairs section. This is your current affairs test. You can attempt it from here.
डन
Done? Okay. Thank you everyone. Bye.